Hello and welcome to an all brand new episode of Reel to Reel, streamed live from Hennepin Technical College. I'm your host, Spencer.
And I'm Rich, and today we'll be reviewing Predator Badlands, directed by Dan Trachtenberg. Spencer and I will be telling you all about it in just a minute while we take a look at the official trailer.
Welcome to the most dangerous planet in the universe, where everything is trying to kill you.
I need a hand.
You're here to prove yourself. Hunting something that can't be killed. We might not be alone in this hunt.
Deck, played by Demetrius Schuster, as a predator who has been exiled for being small and considered weak, was sent to a dangerous alien planet to prove himself that he isn't weak or small. He meets this, played by Elle Fanning, a damaged Wayland Yutani android missing her legs. Deck carries her as they travel through the deadly terrain. Deck's brother tells him about a monstrous creature called a Kalisk, a beast powerful enough to wipe out an entire expedition. As Deck and Thea work together to survive the planet's hostile wildlife, they slowly become partners, despite coming from the opposite worlds. Joined by a strange creature named Bud, they work to hunt the Kalisk in classic Predator fashion. Now let's watch the behind the scenes.
After Prey, I wanted to do something new with the franchise, which is taking this classic movie monster and forcing him through a gauntlet to truly test him and see what he's made of. Deck is our protagonist, and he's facing off against not just insane creatures, but also the planet itself.
You're here to prove yourself. Hunting something that can't be killed.
Deck meets Thea, who is a Wayland Yutani synth.
And He straps her to his back and uses her as a tool to guide him.
Quick question. What should I be doing?
Dan Trachtenberg, he has a long-range vision for the franchise.
He's a massive Predator fan. He's so passionate about the story and the universe. And you're like, oh, that's gonna look mean when that comes out.
I'm so excited for audiences to have a real giant screen adventure where they're rooting for a character that they've never been able to root for before.
Welcome to the most dangerous planet in the universe.
Kiza, did you know that this is the 9th film in the Predator franchise?
Oh, I didn't know that. But did you know that the Badlands recently made $105 million at the box office?
Yeah, that's right, which was also the highest in the franchise. Badlands released on November 7th, 2025, and had an opening weekend box office of $38.5 million, also the highest in the franchise. Badlands also heavily features Yacha language, which is the language of the Yacha or Predator, and is a series of growls, clicks, and roars. And the Yacha language is written by the guy who made Klingon in Star Trek. The film is also the first in the franchise to be from a non-human perspective.
Wow. What some fun facts. We'll be discussing our thoughts on Predator Badlands right after this message.
Welcome to the video production program at Hennepin Technical College. Students have the opportunity to use industry standard equipment to create the films and podcasts of their dreams. This is our studio where we do our reel-to-reel podcast every Friday. Hennepin Tech has 2 computer labs where students can learn all the skills of editing and learn all the software as well. The studio has a green screen which allows our students to have full creative control and make whatever they want, wherever they want. Your future awaits. Start your journey at Hennepin Technical College.
So, Kiza, what did you think of this movie?
I actually enjoyed the movie a lot. Like, I watched the other Predators that was in the past, and they were great and stuff. And seeing this one was interesting because I didn't really know how it would take, because the other movies they had Predator as kind of like the bad guy. And this movie is like the bad guy is the main person. So I'm like, how is this going to play out? I was kind of nervous about it, but it played out pretty well for me. How'd you think about it? I mean,
Well, I have a completely different background going into the movie. I've never seen another Predator movie, so I really didn't have much knowledge of really anything related to the Predator. So I feel like if I did know, I would have enjoyed the movie a little more than I did. I don't think much more, but I think it would have definitely helped.
yeah, I can understand that. Like, did you have any like a special character in the movie though that you like?
Well, yes, the little monkey, like the callous child named Bud. I loved him. Best
Yeah.
character in the movie.
Yeah, I agree with that. He did have a nice like a way of adding to the movie and stuff, because of having like being so serious, and you got this little bitty googly eye looking thing. Is like, okay, well, I can feel that. So yeah, it was nice. Like, did you go watch it yourself, or like where did you even like watch it at?
Well, I watched it at my local movie theater, which was definitely the right choice. I think it's definitely one of those movies you definitely need to see in a theater.
Yeah.
Did you also watch it in a theater?
Yeah, I did. I went and watched it. I took 2 of my daughters and stuff. We went and watched it, and we kind of went during like the afternoon and stuff where a lot of people wouldn't be there. So if we wanted to yell and cheer, it'd be okay. Can't nobody hear us.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. I feel like there was certain scenes in there that really like stood out to me and stuff. Like especially with the big beasts and stuff, and then also with like I don't even know what it was. Was it an elephant or something? I don't even know what that thing was.
Yeah,
but it was pretty sweet, and just how they shot everything. So it was pretty nice and stuff. Like I mean, did you feel like there were parts in there that like stood out to you at all?
I think the opening scene, when he gets to the other planet of the like tree branches with like mouths, and they're like stole his weapons and were trying to like eat him alive.
That was pretty nice. I did like that too as well. I feel like if I had a chance, I would go watch it again. And I also would like to see it in the theater if it comes out, because I agree with you. I think that is a movie that you have to see with all the surround sound and everything to get that full impact of just what's happening around. So yeah, I honestly would go see this again. How about, do you feel like it'd be something that you could take on?
Nah, I don't really think so. I mean, while I enjoyed Badlands more than I thought I was going to, I'm just normally not a fan of sci-fi or big franchise movies. So when I was told I'd be reviewing this, I was not the most ecstatic, but it definitely exceeded my expectations. I found the storyline to be good, but not great. What was great, however, were the shots in this movie. They all looked stunning and really helped to tell the story. I think what impressed me most in this movie was the CGI. In a world where CGI has advanced so much that many movies fall into making things look too realistic to the point where it becomes uncanny valley, for example, Jurassic World Rebirth. But Badlands just didn't do that. The CGI looked smooth and that it actually belonged inside the scene. I think where this movie falls short for me is that, again, that the story and plot are interesting enough to keep you entertained, but not enough for you to walk out of the theater saying, wow. So that's why I'm giving Predator Badlands a 3 out of 5 reels.
I would agree with you, Spencer, but I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not going to lie, though. I really thought this movie was going to be 2 hours long, but it was only 1 hour and 47 minutes. I'm a huge fan of sci-fi and a huge fan of aliens. I really liked the storyline. It went really smooth. It was paced really well. I thought Elle Fanning was an amazing actress, and I'm a huge fan of hers. As I can say, she did an amazing job in this role, and the same as the other actresses. The shots were amazing, the stars, the sunset, everything in this movie was creative and beautiful. I am impressed about the CGI too. The graphics designs on this film, Badlands felt like a video game for me. The seamless blend of makeup and visual effects works is terrific. And when paired with the thunderous soundscape and plenty of eye-catching visuals, it makes for a thrilling entry worthy of the big screens. So I'm giving it 7 out of 5, but I can't do that, so 5 out of 5 reels is the most I can do.
Well, that's all we have for this week, folks. Make sure to like us on Facebook and smash that subscribe button. I'm Spencer.
And I'm Rich.
See you next time.